What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl Dee Dee Walker Live, and I hope that you guys um are prepared to be entertained because I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit more about my title that I've been talking. I've been pushing this like really heavy and really hard because I not only do I feel like it applies to other folks, it definitely applies to me. So I'm actually speaking because I'm trying to speak this into existence. If you guys have any questions or leave any comments or something that you feel like this title needed to actually have a little bit more information, definitely leave it under. And I will address that on my next topic, which is Positive Energy 30-Day Challenge video. And this is part 3. What's up? So before I go any further, I want you guys to do me a big favor, and this is what I Yes, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you never had a chance to subscribe. Um, I would love for you guys to go ahead and hit that notification bell just in case, for whatever reasons, you haven't been able to do that. Go ahead and do that now. And one more thing I'd like to add to the bucket, I would love for you guys to share with other folks. And definitely, I would love for you to comment because I definitely would love some feedback on this. So whenever you're listening to this, if you're listening at the day that I'm premiering this, or if you're listening at another time, please comment because I'm always going back to these videos. I'm checking it. I'm answering it. And if you want to catch me live, just definitely hit that notification bell, and you would definitely go ahead and hit it. Check me live. So anyway, last time I was on here, I was talking about things to do and keep positive energy in your mind. And the last time I was talking, just to catch you guys up with, is that we should allow people to take negative space up in your brain, because in your head, you know what I'm saying? Because when we do that, we tend to stop focusing on the things that we really need to do in life. We got one life, we need to live it and live it good. You know what I'm saying? And we shouldn't allow other people or other folks or whomever it may be. It might be your next door neighbor's dog. I don't know. But whoever it is, we should not allow them to occupy negative space in your brain. So we should replace that with positive things that we should do. And one of the things that I was talking about that I felt that was really positive is that I needed to go ahead and write my part 3 to a project that I'm working on. And by the way, I found it. I thought I lost it. I went ahead and I wrote part 3, and I was so upset, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so I started writing a different version of it, which was very similar to the original one I wrote. And I looked back and I was like, wait a minute, I could combine both of them. So I guess everything is for a reason. Now it's with a twist, and I can't wait. We've already started filming part 1. We filmed it already. It's a wrap. We got to go and film part 2 and 3. I'm putting the finishing touches on it. And once I'm ready to reveal the whole thing, I will definitely go ahead and get up with you guys right here on where you're listening to it. But yes, I wanted to go ahead and do these videos. And I know that not everybody is going to be like, oh my God, let me go ahead and find Dee Dee Walker's 30-day challenge videos. But I just wanted to be a positive way of projecting good energy out there. And I'm saying that because I'm not just saying, oh my God, I'm looking at everybody and they have negative energy. No, I'm talking about myself. Sometimes we walk around and we just assuming, we're thinking that somebody else is thinking something. And in hindsight, even if they are thinking it, why do we care? Why do you care? Think about it. Why do you care? Why do you care what other people think about you? As long as you're doing things that you need to do in your life to make your life right, does not matter what other folks think about you at all. At all. I mean, it matters to a certain extent that you want people to have a good viewpoint of your being. You want that to happen, but you can simply do that by doing things that make you happy and living your life to the fullest. And then there's somebody, people are always watching you. So there's somebody sitting back saying, well, damn, I like what such and such is doing. I'm going to go ahead and do this myself. But what you don't want is you sitting back harboring everybody's negative energy, and then it comes and it reflects out of you. I was having this discussion with one of my, oh, sorry, I don't sat on something and it pops. That's on my bucket list, y'all. Lose some weight, y'all. But anyway, I was sitting and I was talking to a family member, and we were talking about a situation that went on like 20 years ago. And we were talking about how every once in a while we bring up that very same subject, and verbatim we tell the story of it because it's a very negative story, and it's a story that really, really bothered us, and we just bring it up every so once in a while, right? And then out of the blue, the person I was talking, the family member I was talking to, was like, we should stop telling this story. And I was like, huh? It's like, yeah, we don't need to tell this story all the time. How come we don't talk about that one good thing that happened and talk about it? And I was like, we do mention it, but not in detail like we talk about the thing that really bothered us. And that's the negative energy I'm talking about. That's that memory that you remember. And we think, and the thing about it is that, yeah, we're talking about it verbatim, how we remember it. Yep. But then we relive it over and over and over again. And then we get upset every single time. And then I notice it changes the mood, because now from talking positive things, you're interjecting negative things in your whole environment. So I say all of this because positive thinking, like I said in my last video, positive thinking pretty much is like positive living. It brings positive energy. So I've got 3 videos that if you hit show more, that I would love for you guys to check out. One of them is the vlog is a vlog. All of these are vlogs, by the way. So it's a vlog, Positive Thinking for 30-Day Challenge. Just my first one. Positive thinking can only bring positive energy. That's my second one. And then I've got an interview that I did that or depending on when you're listening to this, it might not have happened yet, or it's already happened, but the link is there. So if it hasn't happened yet, just hit that reminder so you can see it. And if it's happened already, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about it. So those are the 3 videos, my top videos that I'm recommending. Also, too, if you'd like to go ahead and advertise with the show, you like to be a long-term wine glass supporter, or if you just basically like to donate to the show because you're like, okay, I like her show, let me get a little change, a little change up in there, and I appreciate change, okay, because change is only good, so you can email me, the DDWLIVE show @gmail.com. Let me see if I can go ahead and, y'all forgive me, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can type that in. So it's the DDWLIVE. I know y'all hear me typing, show @gmail.com. Now with this email that I just put up, the DD is the DDWLIVE show. With that email that I just put up right there, there's a couple of things that you can go ahead and do. Let me go ahead and take that banner off for a second. You can, I'm also on Wednesday nights, so you guys can join me on Wednesday nights. So you can call up, and if you guys want to continue this conversation about positive energy, you could do that too on Wednesday nights. It doesn't matter what subject that I'm actually talking about. just you can go ahead, and that's every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 106tbcradio.com. You just go ahead and put that in your link. You can go directly to it. If you actually have an Android phone, you could download the app. You can go to your app store, put in 106 TBC Radio, and you can download the app itself, and you good, you good, you good. I just want to say thank you to all the folks that have subscribed to the channel. I've noticed that my subscription has went up a little bit, and I'm really excited. If you guys follow me on here, you know that every time somebody subscribes or unsubscribes, like I'm on here letting you guys know about it. I'm like, oh my God, they unsubscribe. But see, that's that negative thinking, right? Positive thinking is that this channel is growing and I feel really good. I'm not up there at that 1,000, but we're moving on up to the 1,000 side. Cause I finally got a piece of the subscribe. Oh God, it's too early and no, I haven't been drinking. I'm just this positive thinking, positive energy. I'm actually in such a really good mood. I'm feeling good, guys, and I hope that you are too. And if you guys have any tips, let me know. If you want to come on a show and talk about thinking positive has affected your life and how things are doing really good for you, or even tips that you might even do to keep yourself in a positive way, go ahead and email me at that email that I gave you guys earlier, which is the DDWLIVE show at gmail.com. You can also send me an MP3 if you'd like to be on the show as well. And we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Listen, positive thinking can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with positive thinking. You can, um, you ever met somebody that says, "Oh my God, that was like so over my head. I didn't even know that was going on." You know why? You know why that person didn't know what was going on? No, it's not because they were deaf or anything else like that. It's because they were thinking in a very positive way. They saw only the positive things in that situation where you were pointing out all the negative things. So when you brought that to their attention and they didn't know what you were talking about, it's because you guys were on two different wavelengths, two different ways of thinking. That's why you thinking all the negative things, you saw all the negative things, and they're like, but I had a good time. I don't know what you're talking about. You ever heard somebody say that and you pissed because you be like, wait a minute, you didn't see such and such roll her eyes. You didn't see the way they said something sly underneath their breath. You didn't see all of that. And they were like, no. They were doing it to you. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But you know something? I got another side note to say too. When somebody brings you negative energy, don't absorb it. Let it go. Don't absorb it. When they start saying stuff to you like, you didn't see the way that person rolled their eyes at you, like, you don't know why they're bringing this information to you. They could be bringing that information because they don't like you either, and they don't like the fact that your energy is so positive, so they're going to make sure that you feel that negative energy. Or it could be simply as that person thinks in a very negative way all the time and they can only see negative things. Or it could simply be that the person is trying to look out for you. But whatever it is, don't absorb it. Let it go. Let it go. And then by your actions, that person who's bringing it to you, they'll be like, oh, well, if you didn't see it, then that's on you. And then let it go, because it's not on you. It's not. It's gone. It's past you. You done moved into the next subject and the next layer into your life. And that's the advice that I am giving myself, because I am human just like anybody else. And I absorb. I don't know if you ever heard somebody say that they absorb everybody's emotions, and they that's me. I could feel everybody. I could feel a person walking by rolling their eyes. I could feel somebody smiling. I feel all of that. But I had to let that feeling go and start feeling my personal emotions, my good things. I started putting positive stuff in my head. I was like, oh God, you know what? I need to get a YouTube out. Well, how creative can I be with it? Because I ain't got no money, y'all. That's right, y'all. Sis ain't got no money. So I got to do things creatively, right? So now I put those things in my head. I'm like, how could I be a little extra today on my video without, this big production like everybody else could do? Because I could be negative about it and say, I look at these other YouTubes and they look like Hollywood productions, and God, you look at mine and you could tell I'm using some free tools. So what? I looked at another YouTuber and they using the same tools as mine, and they are a huge channel and people love them, not because of the tools they use, because the message they're putting out. They love that person. So we need to focus on some better positive stuff. And I'm not just saying it because I'm being judgmental. I'm saying it because I'm talking to myself, and through myself, I hope I'm talking to somebody else. So so, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you did, leave the comments below. If you'd like to support the show, that's my Cash App rolling by. You can even just support by just subscribing to my channel, sharing this channel, do all of that stuff. And I'm going to say, I'm going to let you go. Make sure you click on show more and check out all of my social media. Follow me if you can on my DD Walker Twitter. You follow me, I follow you back. And that's the page. That's the DD Walker live page. We got this thing. You follow me, I shall follow you. Cheryl Underwood, y'all know who she is. She does that. I got so many Twitter accounts. And I'm like, let me follow Cheryl because I love her. I follow, and she follows me on every one of those Twitter accounts. It's an even number. It's an even number. People love her. She's all about. She's a good person. She's another one I love. I love her on The View. Um, she's just really good. I love good-hearted people. So anyway, I'm about to go get my day on. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, whether this is an evening, a night, or whatever it is. And one more thing before I go, and this is the most important thing. I love you, man.